Listen to him. I can hear him all the way down here. Ray, I've had this class 2 weeks and I'm getting nowhere with him.
Sounds like cowboy night at the Palomino Club.
Yeah, well, that's special education for you, Ralph. I mean, these kids are in here because they're trouble. They're disrupting the entire high school, you know? We get pencils and notebooks. What we need is riot guns and helmets. Hey, look, I'm sorry you got the duty. I really am. I sympathize. But I had this class for 8 months, and my medical insurance about got canceled. Just sit on them. Keep the door closed, wear a flak vest, and read them the Sunday funnies. You'll make...
I just thought maybe I could get these kids back into the mainstream of the school. I mean, that is the general idea, isn't it? Some of these kids are really smart, Ray. Like Rhonda.
You talking about Love Me, Rhonda? Come on, Ralph, get serious. You got a trash can in there. Now, you get soft on these kids, and they're going to plow you right under.
I just think I ought to be able to do some good, get them interested, even one. Is that so damned impossible?
Looks like your chair, Ralph. Hey, look, a good technique here is just to get it and throw it right back in at them, you know? Or there's the Clyde Beatty technique. Use it to keep them at bay.
I'm going to make a difference with these kids.
Yeah, it sounds like yours truly 8 months ago. And then they filled my gas tank with sand. They poured kerosene on my lawn. And my spirit of rehabilitation just kind of went right out the window. And I went to defense tactics. Here you go, sport. Knock 'em dead.
Thanks, Ray. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
What do we got here, elimination or main event?
Oh, we was having a discussion about current events.
Yes.
Sort of a recap on yesterday's class, Mr. H.
Name's Ralph Hinckley, Tony, not Mr. H. Okay?
Who cares, huh? I mean, what cares about you? You're just this month's check and code, Jim. You don't make no difference to me. Hey, how about I show you my right hook after class? How about that, Mr. H?
Show Tony, yeah.
Oh, maybe that's not a bad idea, Tony. Suppose I call Coach Freeman and tell him you and I are going to do 3 3-minute rounds in the gym with gloves and headgear.
Why not now, sucker? We don't need no headgear.
No, I got something else planned for today. But we'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, do I love it? Do I love this? How about this, Rhonda, huh?
You're a clown, Tony.
Yeah, okay. Hey, we're getting out of here today. We're going on a field trip.
A field trip? Man, we never go nowhere. Ain't nobody told you? See, this class gets loose in public. Everybody's insurance premiums go up.
Arrange for a van. We're going to go out to the desert today.
The desert?
Yeah, I want you guys to see some stuff out there. Call it a geological trip. All right? Come on, get your stuff together. Let's go. Come on, go! Let's go! Do me a favor, Tony. Why don't you pick up that chair again? Hey, man. You want me? You do what I say.
My mom just left again. My dad don't understand. I got no job, I'm broke. I feel like I'm a joke. I doubt that I'm the only one. I need a place where I can run. Why can't I just have some?
Honey, you're a little overtrained. I only need half the pie. Let's let it back. And a cup of coffee.
All right, back. Table in the back. In the back is good. Table in the back. The table in the back. Come on, let's go. In the back. Let's go. Together. Hey, it's not a menu as long as it's got pickle and mustard.
Hey, you. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you. You got a problem or something? You don't like the way I look?
Hey, Tony. Come on, sit down.
Get a load of this guy. Looks like he stole Elliot Ness's wardrobe or something. I don't like the way you look. How about that?
Come on, Tony, let's give this guy the day off, all right?
Hey, what am I, a spithead? This guy looks at me like I'm some kind of bug, some kind of nothing bug, a cockroach.
If you're looking for trouble, you've just come across the West Coast distributor.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. We got a smart mouth on our hands. A fighter.
Now get this guy cooled out, all right?
If you're gonna run around with the monkeys, you gotta remember to bring the cages. It saves trouble up front.
Yeah, come on.
But then, like they say, clothes don't make the man. I mean, if you want just like Archie Bunker going to church, I mean, whose business is that but yours, right? I mean, I'm real loose on that point.
Come on, Tony. Why don't you go look at the menu?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go take a look at the menu.
Take any more of these things off you, I'm gonna have to open a shop in Tijuana. Now go on. Sit down.
Hey, man, don't worry about it.
You always like to worry about it yourself.
Listen, I'm sorry. That's nice.
That makes everything all right, then.
I said I'm sorry. What do you want, a trip to Europe?
Leave me alone, pal. I got my own problems.
Oh, yeah, sure. You bet. Listen, we're a special ed class. We're here on a field trip. Now, sometimes these kids, they get a little raunchy, that's all. Now, I apologize. I'd like to buy your lunch or something.
Mr. Hinckley?
Keep this stuff up. What the hell's going on out here?
Gee, let me on it. I think it's just some kind of power short or something.
There's a gas station back there about a mile. I'm gonna leave you guys here. Rodriguez, you're in charge. I want you to stick close to the van and don't tear up the upholstery.
Oh, hey, come on, man. I don't want to be in charge of nothing.
You're in charge. Anything gets broken up, it's your tail.
Oh, Paco, you get to be the classroom monitor. Lucky Pucky.
Back in half an hour.
Boy, you take yourself way too seriously, pal.
No, don't do that. That's my best pistol. What's the matter with you?
I want to know, what kind of an institution did you escape from?
This one.
FBI. Just trying to run me down.
No. It just went. I don't know what. I couldn't control it. Maybe the steering knuckle broke. I don't know what happened.
Well?
I can't see anything. It looks okay to me. Daffy Duck government equipment. Nothing works.
Something weird's going on out here.
These creeps never heard of preventive maintenance. What is it?
Get it out of here.
Can't.
You
Will
not
be
harmed.
you.
Will listen. You will
Decide.
Bill? Hello, Bill?
John? Is that you?
Bill, I'm in the spaceship. Now, the people here want you and Ralph Hinckley to work for them. They want Mr. Hinckley to accept a gift which contains these unearthly powers.
unearthly powers.
It's a suit. It will work on Mr. Hinckley, nobody else. There are these instructions. You're supposed to work with him, to tell him what problems that need to be solved. It's up to you whether to accept. If you don't accept, then in 2 weeks the suit will disintegrate.
A suit? I don't need a suit. I got plenty of suits.
I'm coming down, okay? Hey, Bill, I'm gonna put it in the trunk, okay? Okay?
Yeah? In the trunk. Whatever.
Mr. Hinckley, it's up to you and Bill now. You gotta do this. You gotta take this on. You can change things. Save this planet from destruction.
Who shot you? Who did that to you, John? Are you all right?
I'm dead. Is that a laugh? Been dead for 6 hours. The ship picked me up out there afterwards. I'm leaving with them. It's a new life for me. Nice working with you, Bill.
Dead.
I noticed.
I'll see you, kid. Enjoy the package.
Wait a minute. What are we supposed to do?
You're the teacher.
Well, Mr. Maxwell, we have to talk about this.
You talk about it. Let them put you in the bug bin, not me.
Hey, wait a minute. You gotta at least exchange phone numbers or something. You jerk!
We found a dream house, backyard picket fence, moving boxes, memories and hymns. I thought in days gone by, and I took that homeward drive. A voice inside me cried in what I saw. Well, it told me this is not your town.
Stop dropping the matches in the carburetor. It ain't never gonna get fixed.
Take a look and you will find you had some other place.
Hey, look, Villicana, this ain't no ravioli dinner here. This is an engine, right? So why don't you go blow garlic in somebody else's face?
How about I just drop kick you in the next week?
You in what army?
Hey, hold it.
Hey, Mr. H. Hey, did you see those weird lights out there?
What are you doing with the carburetor?
Hey, check it out. We're fixing this pig.
Tony, what'd you do that for? There wasn't anything wrong with it.
Hey, don't get all lathered up. You ain't talking to no inexperienced guys here. We both been in auto shop most of our high school careers.
Come on, hurry up. Get that thing on. I want to get out of here.
Hey, Mr. Hinckley, did you see them shooting lights?
Where'd you guys go, Rodriguez? I told you to stick tight. Come on, Tony. Let's get going. I want to go.
Hey, Mr. Hinckley, can I speak to you, please? It's important.
And don't lose anything.
Can I talk to you, please? It's private.
Hey, how'd you do that? Hey, they didn't work before.
Well, they work now.
Hey, Mr. H, I've been thinking about, for lunch tomorrow, you better order up something nice and soft because you're going to be chewing with busted teeth.
Whoa, yeah.
I'm a killer. Check it out.
Give me a hand over here, killer.
Yeah.
You got that Lincoln spring?
Yeah, I got that.
Give it up.
Come on, man, give me some light here.
Do you like me, Mr. Hinckley?
Of course I like you.
You think I'm cheap?
Look, Rhonda.
My mother thinks I'm cheap. But then she's cheap, so, how would she know?
Look, Rhonda. I know you think that there's something going between us. But I'm just your teacher.
Well, you know what you are? You spit. And I hope Tony hurts you real bad.
Rhonda?
Just forget it because you don't care and nobody cares.
Rhonda? Rhonda?
We'll be ready in 2 minutes. Notify the Vice President.
Well, that'll be fine. I want to talk to the Vice President.
Looking good, Adam? I read the speech, Johnson. It's kind of unrelenting.
Now, just don't get cold feet now. This is your chance to correct that weak image people have of you.
Well, it's just that the policies are set by the president, and I think
I had hoped that it wouldn't be necessary to review your career. But if you recall, I got you the vice presidential nomination. I bought it 2 years ago when you were nothing governor from a nowhere state. And now I'm going to put you in the highest office in this nation.
I guess it's just that I'm not a risk taker.
Is the Vice President ready?
Is he, Adam?
I come to you with feelings of remorse and the distinct knowledge that I may be on the brink of political suicide. I've decided to go against party platforms and to use my position to point out growing concerns I have on several international and domestic issues facing our nation.
Mr. Hinckley, I was getting kind of worried. You know, you said 6 o'clock and it's 11:30.
Had some car trouble. Thanks for staying, Susan. Kevin okay?
Oh, he's terrific. He's upstairs asleep. Miss Davidson called, said to tell you it's important. I gotta go.
Okay, how much do I owe you, honey?
Thanks for the tip. See ya.
We stand on a terrible precipice. The world waits for us to make a move. We cannot underestimate the importance of our domestic problems. If our business community fails, indeed, our entire nation fails.
Please. Did you look at this thing? It's a bird. It's Ralph Hinckley.
Hello.
Hi, it's me.
Hi. How's everything out on the desert?
What's up?
Well, tomorrow is about the most important day in this whole custody suit, so dress for the occasion. And remember, Alicia will be pawing the ground and breathing fire on our little band of crusaders.
Oh, did you see her today?
I spoke to her attorney. He told me she has a beautiful tan from a modeling assignment in Brazil. Apparently, the bathing suit commercial was a total success. She'll make lots of money, and she's all set to lavish it on Kevin.
Well, that's an encouraging tidbit.
You sound down.
Yeah.
Look, Ralph, it's not going to be that tough. As your attorney, I can say we have it nailed down. She's off all over the place on these modeling assignments. She can't be yanking him in and out of schools. He'll do just fine. Remember, 12 o'clock, County Courthouse, Judge Nesson's chambers, second floor.
Thanks, Pam.
Are you okay, hon? You sound wasted.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Batman to Super Friends, Priority 1 emergency.
There's nothing to worry about. I should be able to neutralize it with my super breath.
Batman to Robin. I'm not getting good enough reading.
Oh.
I've got to fly the Batcopter into the eye of the tornado.
I'd say that.
Superman, men all over the world are being dematerialized by strange, possessed women with glowing eyes. We need your help.
I'll contact the rest of the Super Friends and have them keep an eye out for those strange women.
In seconds, a call goes out, alerting the other Super Friends to the impending emergency.
Hey, Cam, would you get the phone?
What we need, Robin, is one more Super Friend that can fly. Robin, prepare ion static rays. It should break up the tornado.
Yeah?
It's Pam. She says she wants to talk to you.
Oh. Fire. All right, Cam. Why don't you go downstairs and put the eggs on, all right?
What's going on? How come the door's locked?
What?
Can I come in?
Oh, yeah, let me unlock the door, huh?
Daddy, what is that?
Kevin, come on. Don't ask silly questions.
Let's go downstairs and talk to Pam.
You have a phone in here. What was that? A cave?
Kevin, come on.
Come on. Now, don't argue with me.
Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
Well, I was worried about you last night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm doing much better now, thanks.
Okay, we'll just be on time. 12 o'clock, and don't worry. Everything will be fine. Kiss Kevin for me.
Yeah, I will.
Gathered together
Thanks
from
for
the
calling.
cosmic regions
Bye.
of the universe are the most powerful forces of good ever assembled. Superman, Batman and Robin, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, dedicated to truth, justice, and peace for all mankind.
What's that in the back, Dad?
This? Oh, it's nothing. Listen, Kev, did you happen to see kind of a black book type of binder with lights in the living room this morning?
Is it from school?
Tell you the truth, honey, I don't know where it's from.
I didn't see one, Dad.
Must have lost it in the desert.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Everything is A-okay. You know what? We're both going to be late for school.
You're gonna see Mommy today? Say hi for me, okay?
Listen, honey. This thing with me and Mommy. You know that we both love you and we both want you. And, I don't want you to have to choose because that's not fair, but I just thought maybe there's something you'd like to say about it.
I love you. And I love Mom.
I love you too, Kevin. Let's go, huh?
a little early morning humor aimed at taking the sting out of missing assembly.
Star Spangled Banner is a killer to sing. I'm trying to slip in a little late these days, save the strain on my voice.
So who's the clown in the upper school bathroom? I think he's in there throwing up. And he says he's a friend of yours.
Look, Dave, why don't you give me some air, all right?
Hinckley, get that drunk out of the upper school bathroom before the assembly is over. You got that?
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Well, 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 Lawrence of Palmdale, the old desert chicken. How you doing, Bill?
I got an ulcer that kicks up when I'm under stress.
Rye whiskey, why don't you try some battery acid?
Not the best therapy, no. I've been drunk in 10 years. I couldn't handle last night. I don't believe in that stuff. Whatever it was, poor John walking around dead. We did see it. It was real.
Yeah?
There's something you gotta know about me. I'm by the book. Always have been, always will be. By the book. And it really bends my frame when things get over into the margins.
Into the margins? I'd say we're clear off the page here.
And I don't think you're my kind of guy. Nothing personal, just fact of life. All this is kind of an apology for running out on you last night. That's not my style either. Definitely not. So, I apologize.
It's high on my all-time list of favorites. Listen, you gotta go. I got a class.
Oh, wait a minute. Just wait a second. We got a little problem here, you and me. We got this, suit or whatever, that we're supposed to, use. Is that the way you read it?
I'm supposed to use. It's a small point, but I think a pertinent one.
Well, what I got here, what you don't got, Mr. Hinckley, is a dead partner. If you will recall, somebody shot him full of holes, which is a definite no-no in my book. That's the same one I mentioned a moment ago, the one I go by. I think I got a way for us to go. First of all, I run the show. You got any problem with that?
Yeah, a little one. Maybe a big one.
Tough. You take your instructions from me, we figure out a best guess scenario on what's going on, work from that. At least until I find whoever was nailed John, okay? Did you read the manual yet, the instructions?
No. I gotta go.
Try on a suit?
Sort of.
What happened?
Well, nothing really. I haven't quite figured out how it's supposed to work yet.
Well, you should have read the instructions first. It's bound to be weird.
Oh, I doubt that. I think that if they're as powerful as we've already seen, they would make it fairly simple to use.
What's your address? I'll go over and start reading.
It's not there.
Where is it?
Lost.
Come again?
The suit's in the car. I lost the instruction book.
Come on, kid, don't play around.
It's gone. Disappeared right after you did and before I got back to the van. I mean, it's a long walk. It's almost a mile.
Yeah, really got me a live one here. Oh, boy.
Look, I gotta go. Listen, you call me in a couple of days. If I figure out how to make it work, we can meet then.
We'll figure it out now, Butterfingers. And the next time I tell you something, the only thing I want to hear out of you is yes, sir, or how soon. That's all. That's it. That's the basic drill.
I'm the guy with the suit, Mr. Maxwell. You give me any problems, I'm going to turn you into 170 pounds of dog chow. Now, you call me in a couple of days. That's the drill.
Try not to lose the suit.
I'll give you a late shot.
All right, listen to me now. Here's what we got to do. Now, I want you to dig and stick this guy and move. Now, go to the body on him. Go to the body. Keep your right up and stick and dig and move and stick and stick and stick and move and dig and stick. Okay? Okay. Here we go, pal. You got it. All right, we got this kid. He's ours. The kid's ours. Go get him, Ralphie boy.
No, Tony. You got too much for me.
Spin the guy out of the way!
Hey, Mr. H. Hinckley. Sorry about that late shot. You know, I ain't used to fighting with rules. Slurs like a reflex.
Accept your apology.
Hey, I wasn't apologizing. I was like, explaining.
Well, Tony, I accept your explanation.
See, with me, it's like respect, you know? I mean, you got a guy's respect. You got everything, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, okay. You come down here, you put on the gloves with me, you take one hell of a beating, I'm saying, hey, it takes a big dude, right? So, okay. I'm also saying maybe I was wrong. But I'm also saying you mess with my squeeze, I'm gonna have to pop you in the melon again.
Tony, I'm not interested in Rhonda, believe me. I'm just trying to teach her, that's all. Maybe she needs some of that respect you're talking about. You ever think about that?
Hey, man, she's just a girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, listen, she's got feelings just like you, and all you guys, you treat her like she's some kind of a pushover.
She likes you.
She likes me because I treat her with respect, that's all. Why don't you try that? Listen, send her some flowers. I gotta go.
Flowers? Hey, I ain't no Cary Grant.
Oh, no. I'll never make court. The suit.
No. Bad idea. Stay on the ground, boy.
Boy, I hate this. I really hate this. Jeez, it's a toilet putting on long underwear. Where's my life going? I'm the Miss Gordon. Jeez, if I get caught, I am dead.
Jerry, how many times does Daddy have to tell you? Tell Daddy we have to go and not wait until it's too...
Oh, hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know the bathroom was in use.
Oh, yeah. I'm,
We can come back.
No, that's all right. I'm leaving. I just needed to get this cape attached to my, Look, I know this seems really nuts, but I'm not... See, what I'm doing here is I'm late for a court appearance, and,
Look, it's okay. It's okay, really. Look, we're all through anyway.
No, it's all right.
No, don't touch us. Look, I don't know what you want to do with us. We're leaving.
My boy and I aren't safe. Do you want to do something about this?
Hey, I'm all through. It's all yours.
And don't tell me he's a ballet dancer. He's in there with a cape on and some tights.
doing it right. You gotta run like 3 steps and jump with your hands out in front of you.
See, I've never done this before. It's my first, or what do you call it? Flight.
My dad is calling the police.
Terrific. 3 steps, huh?
You jump hard, like off a diving board. You're not very good at this.
Tell me about it, kid.
Now we got another trendsetter here. Where do we get these guys? How do we feel?
Oh, I don't know. I just hit this wall here.
It's first of many is my guess. You got a wallet tucked in your little outfit here? I'd like to get some ID.
I think I lost it. Look, I know I look kind of silly here. I know you think I'm some kind of grade A mental case, but I'm not. My name is Ralph Hinckley, and I'm a school teacher.
Teach modern dance or something?
I'm a special ed teacher. Now look, I didn't do anything. What I did here isn't against the law.
How about we take a little ride, Mr. Hinckley, by county hospital, maybe get a psychiatric profile? You know, just for the fun of it. Now, how does that sound?
Please don't do this.
Now, this can go down easy, or it can go down hard, Mr. Hinckley. Either way, it's okay with us.
My cape is,
Oh, right. Sorry.
Dr. Parker. Dr. Phil Parker. Emergency admitting.
Uh-huh. Let's have a seat.
Dr.
Everything's
Look.
gonna be just fine.
Look, Howard.
Well, if you ask me, the guy needs a little air in his tires. Apparently, the guy was out for a little afternoon stroll and punched his head into a brick wall, just for laughs, I guess. Anyway, Dave and I'd like somebody to show him the square blocks and the round holes, because I think the guy's running on pure ether. May have a concussion as well, because he was out when we found him.
We have an admittance security station room 6. Orderly, please. Well, now, how's that head, Mr.
Hinckley, Ralph Hinckley. Now, look, I know you think that I'm nuts, but the fact of the matter is, I was on my way to a friend's house. This is a practical joke. I fell down, and these policemen, they picked me up and they brought me in here, but I'm not crazy. I'm not. Really, I'm not crazy.
Well, why don't we just go on back here and see about that head?
I'm not crazy.
It's a bad outfit, Jim.
Is there someone we should notify?
Pam Davidson, she's an attorney. She's in Judge Nesson's office at the courthouse. I just missed an appointment with her. I've got to talk to her. Listen, I'm not crazy. Believe me, I'm not.
We'll call her. Orderly.
This has been a terrible mistake. Hey, I'm not... This was a practical joke. See, I'm not crazy. See, this was a practical joke.
Room 6.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait. Oh, boy. Hey, you know what?
Relax.
But I feel much...
Relax.
These straps have been stress tested at 5,000 pounds.
Okay, that's it. Let's go. Hi, I'm a friend of Jesus.
Yeah. What's up?
Could I come in for a second? I'd like to tell you about our good work.
Coming with us. We've got the Lord's work to do.
What on God's earth are you wearing? Alicia hired a private detective. He showed up at the courthouse just before I left. He had a picture of you lying under a wall in that suit. He said the cops arrested you. Then I got a call from the nurse and I came right over. I assume there's some sort of rational explanation.
Yeah, there's an explanation. I'm not so sure it's all that rational.
Are you all right? You look ridiculous.
Well, thank you. Gee, I'm glad you like the outfit. It's quite a showstopper, isn't it?
You guys are Gabriel's army, aren't you? You killed my partner, John Mackey.
Agent Mackey found his salvation.
Where are you taking me?
To your salvation.
Salvation? Salvation?
Can't you see that?
It's a wall. I see a wall. What do you see?
It's the suit.
Okay, Ralph. You sit down and I'm gonna go get a doctor, okay?
Looks like Sand Canyon Highway.
Oh, really? Is it a painting of the highway?
Where's your car?
It's in the parking lot.
I'd fly, but I haven't quite got the hang of it yet.
Fly.
I gotta get out of here.
Ralph, I think you're very sick. I don't know why or how it could have happened so quickly. But maybe it was the strain of Alicia coming back and filing for custody of Kevin or something. I don't know. But whatever it is, we've got to get you straight in one big hurry. You see, if the judge gets his hands on this, you can forget ever keeping Kevin or retaining custody.
You think I like this? You think I like wearing this silly suit? I didn't ask for this, Pam. I don't have time to sit around discussing it with you. I gotta get out of here. They have Bill.
Bill. At least sit on the cape. What on earth is going on?
If I told you, you'd sign my commitment form.
Oh, try me. I have a very broad mind.
Won't be broad enough, believe me.
Ralph, I dearly care about you. I love you. I wouldn't tell you this now, but I think I have a heavy emotional stake in your future.
That's terrific, Pam. And I feel the same way about you. I really do. I mean, after this custody thing was over,
Ralph, talk to me, please.
Well, I was gonna...
We'll deal with it together, whatever it is.
Are you sure?
I'm ready. I can handle anything.
Okay. Last night, I was approached by a flying saucer out in the desert. Anyway, this saucer, they talked to us over the car radio. And Bill's partner, he's a G-man. He came out of the saucer, but he was dead. And he had this package under his arm, and he gave it to me. And there were instructions on how to use the suit, but I lost them, and I tried to fly to the courthouse because I was in this terrible traffic jam, but I couldn't fly straight. And I went into this wall, and I got hauled off and arrested. It's a 20 on the Richter scale, isn't it? You should try it from where I sit. I mean, I could kill the guy who designed this suit. Why couldn't it have narrow lapels and a cutaway jacket? Why did it have to be long johns and a cape? I put this thing on, I feel like I'm 6 years old.
Have been replaced by neon lights and the mini malls. And from a violence infection, kids are dying in the streets. A vain attempt to save the town took her soul.
Ralph, what are you doing? Ralph, stay on the road.
Don't think that this is not your town. Well, things you held dear cannot be found. Though it hurts your soul to see there's any place you'd rather be. Well, don't think that this is not your town. Well, don't think that this is not your town. Well, I told them, don't you know where this used to be? Well, don't you think it is time to end this apathy?
Mr. Maxwell, you seem to have some interest in my desert property.
Who are you?
Well, let's just say I'm somebody you should try very hard to please. Take him to litigation.
More little green men?
This place belongs to Nelson Corey.
Oh, no.
Why would one of the richest men in the world want to kidnap Bill Maxwell?
You go in there and you know what's going to happen? You're going to be sent away for so long. When you get out, this suit's going to actually be in style.
Mackie said something terrible was going to happen. He told Bill that we had to accept the responsibility. Pam, I want you to take the car, drive down the road, and wait for me. If I'm not back in 45 minutes, you call the police.
You hit your head. You're not thinking straight.
Are you going to help me or not? Look at it this way. You're one step ahead of Lois Lane. She never found out who Clark Kent really was. Not funny.
My parents are coming in from Michigan next week to meet you. Let's try the little suit and a Lois Lane joke's on them. They're gonna love it.
offering you a chance to come to grips with your eventual salvation.
You guys are beautiful. You are about as religious as a Las Vegas nightclub.
It won't help you to antagonize us. It'll be all over by 8 tonight. We'll be in control.
Control of what?
You'll find out when the rest of the world does. That is, if you're still among the living.
You make me sick. Bunch of chicken, hotshot political terrorists hiding out, trying to fake some kind of religion while you're stashing away the goodies, the machine guns and the grenades. Right now we got this wacko Nelson Corey with the big G's behind you. What's that all about? What do you got?
What I want to know, Brother William, is how many people know the location of that desert property? How much information you turn over to your superiors?
Go ahead, take your best shot. I've been here with better switch hitters than you.
The Lord works in mysterious ways. His wonders to perform.
So do people. Go ahead. I could really care less.
Damn.
I knew it. I knew you'd be there. I never been so scared in my life. These guys are really bananas. One of them's got a key. He needs a key. Look at you in long johns and a key.
Hey, you knock it off.
What else does it do?
Gotta learn as you go. Let's get out of here.
All units, security breach. Red alert. Red alert. Units 16, 23, 47. East wall perimeter. Units 12, 14, 26. West wall gate insecurity. All of the units, north and south perimeter. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. All units, security breach. Red alert. Red alert. Units 16, 23, 47. East wall perimeter. Units 12, 14, 26.
How do we get out? Fly, I guess.
Can you carry me?
Well, I don't know. You know, I have this control problem. I seem to yaw or pitch to the right. and
No
then when I
offense,
climb
kid. Will you
correct-
explain it to me later? What did you do that for?
What happened?
Hurry up.
What's going on, Ralph?
We have been breached. Push the button on LA now. Notify the others that we're in motion. Phase 1. 5 hours to confrontation. I want you to find where the president is. Give me an hour reporting his movements. Now.
Bring the vice president to me now.
My head feels like 20 pounds of silly putty. Next time we go flying together, try not to make me your landing pad, please.
So, you guys went flying.
Who is she? Who are you?
Pam Davidson, my attorney. This is Bill Maxwell. We're in the superhero business together.
Hello. What attorney? You're too pretty. So, my son the flyer. The magic suit really works. I mean, outside of a little barrel roll problem you got there, which you're gonna solve, that thing really, son of a gun, works. I wonder what that material's made out of. We should have 100 of them.
That was my best earth shoes. Superman, he used to stash his clothes in the phone booth, and then he'd come back and he'd pick them up later. Try that today, get ripped off in 10 seconds. Boy, this is gonna cost me a fortune.
And what is your interest in this enterprise, Miss Davidson?
Oh, I'm just here to do the Lois Lane jokes. Other than that, I really am an attorney.
And something of a feminist, I bet.
Bill likes to get his labels on secure so he won't lose his way during any semi-complicated discussions.
I'll tell you one thing if you want to know. Our little green guys, whoever they are, made one mistake. They gave the suit to the wrong guy. I've been in this game for 20 years. And when the chips go down, they give you the pigskin and old Maxwell gets the shovel. Again. What am I doing hooked up with you? We couldn't agree on how to make Kool-Aid.
All I need right now is another $2 haircut telling me where to go and how high to jump.
Shut up! Now, pull up over there, off the road. Come on, both of you, out of the car. I'm struggling to get you a postponement on the custody case. And all you can think of are some earth shoes you lost when you went flying. And you, Mr. Maxworth.
Maxwell, and you're gorgeous when you're mad, sweetheart.
I have had it.
Pam. Hold it. Wait a minute. She's right. We're fragmented here. We need organization. We need command decisions, and we need them now. Command decisions happen to be my forte now.
That's forte. I also teach English. Pam, look, I know you think I'm nuts, but I'm not. Believe me.
Good God, Ralph, superpowers. How can you be serious?
Hold it! No offense, kid. You can make some decisions. What are you doing?
Pam! Pam, come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Pam, come on, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Will you stop that?
Everything you told me about the flying saucers and the superpowers, it's all true.
Yeah?
What are you going to do?
Uh-huh. Finally a straight question. What are we gonna do? Well, you know the Russians are stomping all over us in the arms race. Might as well be 1964, it's true. Just the fact that we have the suit could turn the whole Cold War around.
Bill, it's not 1964. There is no Cold War. What's the matter with you?
Okay. Try this scenario. Once my boy here gets the hang of flying, he could come right in, across the Adriatic, across Turkey, and straight in to the Leningrad Missile Complex. Raise hell with that program over there. Take an afternoon off, weekend. Knock out a nuke sub. Or the radar complex at Stalingrad. How about that? This is an outstanding military
Pam, are you all right?
potential we got here.
I guess, except I have this droning in my ear.
You keep on making the jokes, the both of you. That's terrific. That's wonderful. Really, really helpful.
Well, it's either that or break out crying. This finishes us, Ralph. How do I marry a guy in a cape and long johns? How do you work this into a successful marriage?
Pam, wait a minute.
I hear the Reds got a laser cannon that they are working on. How about we go in and steal that little sucker, huh? I'm telling you, this thing has got some real fire-breathing potential. We could finish off detente forever.
Pam, I know it's a bummer, but let's just not say that it can't work.
Oh, great. I stay home and plant flowers and window boxes while you two spend the weekend knocking out laser centers and Russian subs. Get serious.
It's not going to be like that, believe me.
Boys and girls, do you think we could put your marriage plans in the old Foot Locker just till we get this Nelson Corey thing unscrambled? Because something very big and very scary is going on, and I would like to be able to brief the two of you on the subject so that we could noodle it together, but I can't do that until I can get your attention.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute. Slow down. I'm still trying to adjust to all this.
You cannot step off a roller coaster, honey, just because it's going too fast.
He's right. We're in this. We have to do something.
Whoa. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this not our very first point of agreement on anything?
I believe it is, Bill.
Well, a ray of sunshine. Shall we dance?
If there was more time, we ought to go back to the desert.
Take it from that end.
You said one of these guys was bragging it was going to be over at 8 tonight.
Yeah.
Well, it's 4 hours from now.
Yeah, so scratch the desert. We have to go back in on this end. At that mansion, it would be dark. That ought to help. I wish I could tell you what was going on, boys and girls, but I can't because I don't know, and I don't really care. We're gonna ram a crooked stick into this hornet's nest and turn it till we can hear 'em sing.
I don't know about you two, but I am starting to get very frightened. Now, why don't we just call one of your superiors and get some help?
Oh, good. That's terrific, Counselor. What are you gonna tell them? That we saw a spaceship, that it talked to us? Ralph has some long underwear and a cape that makes him fly around in the sky.
Oh, Ralph.
That's a straight shot to the rubber room, honey. You already seen that once.
He's right. We have to do this on our own.
I like the way you think, kid. You're starting to think like me.
Kind of bulges out, ruins the lines.
You did call a babysitter. We gotta get out of here.
Wait a minute.
Moving in fast, seeking to gain control. State militia leader Colonel David L. Shackelford stated that Guard troops are quickly gaining the upper hand in the strife-torn areas of Los Angeles.
Where's your TV?
Tension and unrest in these poverty areas of Los Angeles has long been a concern of officials here. What puzzles sources close to this area is that there were no early warnings. Vice President Adam Taft in Los Angeles at the time has called
additional federal money. The president is reported to be arriving for a helicopter tour of the area this evening.
Has been outspoken in his feelings that blighted urban areas have not received additional federal monies. The president is reported to be arriving for a helicopter tour of the area this evening. Updates on the station as they occur.
I think this business with Gabriel Zorni is tied to the riots.
Okay, the vice president is here. The president is coming to Los Angeles. Could they be trying to get him here?
Certainly got to be put in the mix.
Have you two noticed how much of Adam Taft we've been seeing on TV lately? It's almost as if someone were trying to redesign his image.
Nelson Corey. He put a whole lot of dough into Taft in the past. Wanted to run him for president. Didn't work out. It's in his eyes-only file at the Bureau.
Are you saying this insanity has something to do with getting Taft in the Oval Office?
Well, we're just running it past the scanner, sweetheart. Trying to find a little radioactivity.
We got to find a way to warn the president, even if it's a mistake.
Maybe this guy Shackelford. He's running a whole show out here. He has to be in touch with Washington. We cut through a lot of red tape. We took it to him.
That's Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda, what do you want us here for anyway?
Just relax. 1 minute, you're coming out, okay? Come on.
Hey, Rhonda's got a dress on.
Hey, Paige. I thought you could stay with Kevin. He'll be home in about 20 minutes.
Hey, look here. This is a guy from, what do you call it? I don't like this guy, Mr. H.
Tony Villicana, I want you to meet Bill Maxwell. He's with the federal government.
How's your draft status, kid? You all registered and everything?
Hey, I like him now. This guy is grade A government beef here.
Come on, we got to get out of here.
All right. Hey, thanks, Rhonda. Make yourself at home, you guys.
Later, Mr. H.
Bye-bye.
Man, this is something. Babysitting. If this ever gets out, I'm ruined.
But doesn't it mean anything to you, Tony, that he's trusting us with his own kid? You know, I'm getting real tired of being trash.
Hey, come on, Rhonda. You ain't trash.
Oh, Tony, that's the way everybody treats me. Everybody except him.
Did you say something, Chump?
She's right, Villicana, you know?
Yeah, you too.
Normally, I'd say this is nuts, but it does dovetail with some G2 of my own. We've taken 2 members of Gabriel's army, and we questioned him under pentothal. We didn't get as much as we'd hoped. But we do suspect that this riot was only phase 1 of a larger plan. We better warn the president. He's already in L.A. We've got an hour and 15 minutes. We'll take the staff car.
Where are we heading?
Relax, Mr. Maxwell. Just sit quiet. All of you.
I should have seen it. You had to be in it. The whole National Guard.
Not the whole guard. Just me and my aide. It'll all be over in a very short while.
Maybe not.
take care of these people. I have Maxwell.
Well, you have caused me some concern.
You'll never get away with it.
And you're,
Ralph Hinckley.
a Fed? Who does he work for?
I work for Whitney High. I'm a special ed teacher.
Get them out of here. Debrief them and give me a report in 20 minutes.
Get Brother Michael. Tell him to bring his things. We'll start with the girl.
Start with the girls.
Somebody has to go first, sweetheart. Do your stuff, kid.
You think this guy Corey might be a red?
He just wants to rig the government with a megalomaniac. We need some cover.
Why don't I get that light?
Yeah.
Why don't you just fly up there and unscrew it?
I'm not a moth. I can't just fly up there and hover.
Watch your eyes,
think.
Make the call.
I hear something.
Arthur, it's Adam. May I speak with the president? Sir, it's Adam. I'm with Nelson Corey at his house. I'd like to go with you when you make a tour of the area. Yes, sir. If you could land here and pick me up, I'd appreciate it. Yes, there's a heliport. Your pilot has the coordinates. Yes, sir. Goodbye.
Yeah?
I'll land here in 25 minutes and pick me up.
Excellent. Phase 3 now. All right. As soon as he lands, he and his party will be taken prisoner. They'll immediately be loaded back on the aircraft. Colonel Shackelford, you'll pilot it out over the ocean. According to plan, you'll disable it, bail out. And then we have a brand new president. And somebody else will be in the catbird seat. Right, Adam?
Ralph. Here you go, sweetheart.
I don't want this thing. How do you turn it on?
Just point it and look tough. Try to point it with the same guys I'm pointing mine at.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Pam. It's coming at you fast. It must be hard, huh?
Try impossible.
If you two are finished.
Look tough.
Okay, now you set up a disturbance. Pam and I'll try to get the drop on Corey and shot. Make enough of a racket. Maybe the local cops will show up.
Maybe. Listen, Bill, I hate to be a critic at this late date, but don't you think that plan is a little bit sketchy?
It's sketchy. It stinks. You got a better one? Let's hear it.
Somebody ought to keep the president from landing.
She's got a good point there, Bill.
That's got to be up to you. Buzz him or something, anything.
Buzz him? You mean fly up in that helicopter?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I am Captain Crash. I navigate like I was hit with a can of raid. This suit belongs in the Smithsonian. How am I going to buzz that chopper?
I don't know. I don't have the instructions. No, it's up to you. Take it or leave it.
Somebody's coming.
I don't think you understand. I don't seem to have my sense of balance.
Leave it to I, otherwise I'm going to be hooked up with you.
Tell the president I have Mr. Corey's launching pad in sight. We'll be setting down in less than a minute.
Well, here goes nothing.
approaching. Unidentified object.
Get out of here, dummy! Don't let him get away! Shoot him down!
Tell the president I'm going to abort.
Get out of here! The light! Go for the light! Kill him! Kill him! Hey! Hey!
You're under arrest. Tell him, baby. You go first. Tell him. Tell him!
I better get out of here before the police come. Can you handle it?
Ralph, we'll manage.
Look at him.
I've got some scenario cooking. Couple of weeks. Them Reds won't know what hit them.
Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
I still don't explain it, Mr. H. I mean, I can see what you're saying about this Nelson Corey guy trying to kill the president. But what I don't get is these reports about this thing, this, what do you call it, flying around and everything? I mean, these shaved-headed guys say they saw a guy flying around.
You don't believe that, do you, Tony? I mean, really, like in the funnies, a guy flying around in a cape catching villains?
It is kind of far-fetched, ain't it? But this guy Maxwell, the flat top from out in the diner, your friend, well, you know, he called in the cops. I figured maybe you had a little inside dope.
Not me. Well, I'm just trying to teach school, that's all.
You know, Brown is thinking about going back to high school in the fall. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't be with us then. You know, she'd be some kind of cheerleader with them straights.
There's nothing wrong with that, Tony. I'm straight.
You? You, come on, Mr. H. You're different. I'm digging where you're coming from. You're not a bad guy, Mr. H. See you in the funny papers.
Why are we meeting up here?
Because Maxwell said to meet him up here. I gotta tell you, everything this guy does is like a page out of the Dick Tracy Crime Stoppers handbook. The old flashing headlight routine.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to honk the horn. Remember I said? Security hookup, lights only. Kid, you really are hopeless.
Look, Bill, can we cut the cloak and dagger stuff?
You know, we almost blew it on this one. With people running around like Chicken Little screaming, oh, I saw a man flying in the sky. Fortunately, they all got written off as wacko cuckoos. Our lawyer tells us some PI got a picture of you in a suit. Now I gotta figure out a way to clean his windshield. What I'm trying to say is we gotta start running this thing my way. That's it. I call it. I run it. We start running a squeaky, clean operation, okay? Some scenarios here.
Come on, Bill. Let's not have any scenarios.
And we gotta get you buckled into this thing full time. First off, you quit your job in that teenage lunatic asylum.
I'm not quitting my job. How am I supposed to eat? Go down to the welfare office and stand in the superhero line? I need my job. I like to teach.
You call sitting on top of that ass can't cover a job?
Look, Bill, I'm very tired. And quite frankly, I don't know if I want to let you call the shots.
Well, kid, that is abundantly clear to me. But if I'm not supposed to run this show, then why did our friends from the Twilight Zone put me aboard?
Comic relief?
I'm trying to tell you I agree with you. I would have much preferred to be the glory guy, the guy with the magic suit. But it didn't work out that way, so I'm just going to have to settle for being the brains of this outfit. Whoa, wait a minute. Just let me finish, because I've given this thing a lot of thought. Well, more correctly, I've given you a lot of thought. Without getting mushy, I want you to know that when we started this thing, I thought you were just another 25-cent beach boy. But I got a lot of respect for the way you handle yourself in this caper.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Thank you.
You stood in there, you carried your weight, you charged that helicopter, you got the job done. And you made me, I'm telling you, made me feel good. No. Not good. Proud. That maybe it was really true that you and me could mean something here.
Hey, Bill, thank you. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is. I also been giving a lot of thought to my Cold War scenario. And I was wrong. What do you think of that? There's plenty of trouble right here in the good old US of A. So maybe we ought to sweep out our own tent before we run off in the bushes trying to clean out somebody else's. For now, we stick to the local stuff, okay? 0900 hours, tomorrow, my place, we build us a couple of scenarios. I'm proud to have you on my team, kid.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Bill. I have the suit on underneath.
It's okay.
No, Bill, I heard a bone crack. We should at least get it x-rayed.
No sweat.
Gee, Bill, I'm sorry. I really am.
It's nothing. Well, I guess I'll pull out.
Hey, do you want a ride home? I mean, we got plenty of room here. Bill, you sure you can make... All right.
You broke his hand. I really think you broke his hand.
Bill? Does any of this feel familiar to you, Bill?
You have done well. We are satisfied. You should try power of invisible.
Good luck. Powers of invisibility? What? What? How do you do it? What powers of invisibility? I lost the instruction book. Wait, don't go.
I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel